Hello everybody, it's Diva Carla. You may know me as the Cosmic Crone. And look out there at that beautiful snow and that brilliant blue sky. I'm about to strap on my snowshoes and go out to my frozen pond in Maine. But first I wanted to come here and tell you a story. It's a story really all about self-love, which is something I am obsessing about right now. It's the story of the beautiful magical jar on the high shelf. That jar is my jar. It is a jar, it belongs to me, and it's up there on that high shelf, and just imagine that you can see it, where even if you stretched or even if you climbed up on a chair, you couldn't reach it, because that's the way it is. It's up there. That jar, I love that jar. It's porcelain, it's antique, it's exquisite, it has gold decorations. And that jar is my vision. That jar is the life that I came here to create, that I am meant to live. My purpose, the work I do in the world, the art I create, the change that I am. And that jar is up on that shelf. And I have been acting like the little girl who's not supposed to touch it because I might break it. I am too little, not ready, too clumsy, not good enough to have that life, that jar, that vision. I'm not supposed to touch it. I do, however, spend all day looking at it. I talk about it all the time. I reach for it. I pray to it. I live for that jar, but I'm not supposed to touch it. And that's where self-love comes in. Because this year, blessings from God, I discovered the practice of self-love, deep, step by step, dropping deeper into myself, uncovering the layers, finding things finding things to love. And of course, the things that I need to love, that I want to love, are the places where I hurt. That little girl who thinks, I can never have that jar. I'm not supposed to have that jar. Better not touch that jar. Oh my God. I'm loving her so much. I'm loving me so much. And you know what's happening? Oh, it's almost scary to see how it's happening, but it's happening. I'm growing. I can now stand up and I can reach the jar and I can touch the jar and I can bring the jar and hold it right in front of my heart, because I discovered something. The jar is me. I am the jar. I am my vision, my purpose, my creative life. And self-love prepares the soil of me to receive that vision, the seed of it, and grow it. It doesn't exist without me, and it will never exist if I am not capable and practiced and diligent and relentless about loving myself, practicing unconditional self-love. And I share that with you because I know I'm not alone. And I'd love your comments. Let me know how this lands for you. Thanks. Going out to strap on my snowshoes now. Bye-bye.